Yo, what's going on, folks? Retrospective Dave checking in. And if you clicked on this video, then you probably have some concerns or questions about your military Blue 4s, specifically the ones that have the SZ as a factory code and the YCM sticker inside of the box. Now, in the last video that I did on this sneaker, I was comparing and contrasting 3 different pairs with 3 different factory codes, and it turns out that there were more similarities than there were differences. And one of the biggest commonalities was that neither of the pairs came with a YCM sticker. However, many of you have been telling me that the pairs that you've been receiving from StockX, Goat, and Flight Club have SZ as a factory code, which is believed by some to be exclusive to Europe and other markets aside from the United States. So one comment that stood out to me was from Leonardo7542, and it reads, "My pair is factory SZ, and in the box it came with the YCM sticker. So did Jay the Sneaker Guy and a couple other YouTubers. Everything else checks out. Maybe a little strong glue smell too, but I heard that that's normal." So I was able to find the video that this viewer was referring to, and in this video, Jay the Sneaker Guy is showing the shoe, I guess for the first time, or he's giving his first impression of the military Blue 4. Now, this video was uploaded approximately 1 month before the shoe actually came out, so we're gonna do like a deep dive or comparison to see what's going on in this video with this particular pair that Jay is showing. Now, to be very clear, I want to make it very clear that this video is not meant to discredit nor disrespect Jay the Sneaker Guy in any way, shape, or form. This video is for educational purposes only and to give you something to compare if you have the SZ version and have concerns or questions about your pair. So let's jump into the video.
Ooh. Got him.
All right, so one thing that I noticed off rip is that this little air bubble right here, it has 2 shocks in it. I believe this is a size 10 that Jay the Sneaker Guy is showing, but in my experience, 11.5 and under will have 2 shocks in this little window, which is what you see right here. If you wear a size 12 and up, you will have 3 shocks. That's just one legit check tip I can give you right now. Let's keep going. Actually, you know what? Let's skip a little bit. Let's skip to, I don't know, about 4:17, where he starts really talking about the shoe. All right, let's go here.
Real quick on the size tag, y'all. Retail pairs will come with 2 sizes. You will get the women's size and you will get...
All right, so right here, so 3 things that I noticed about this box label. 1, the website is missing on the box label. As you can see here, under the 11.5 and the style code right there, that little space between 11.5 and the style code, there should be jordan.com. Now, I know that from the comment section of my other videos, people were saying that the SZ versions do not have the jordan.com right there in that section. So if you have the SZ version and you're watching this video, just put this in the comment section as confirmation or verification that that's true. Also, I noticed that the font on his box label is a little off as well. I'm not gonna say off, but it's different compared to the box labels that I've seen here in the States. His box label has more bold font, and the font is a little bit wider compared to the box labels that I've personally seen. On the retail box labels, it's a little bit thinner and it's not as bold. And the third thing that I noticed was that the numbers on the box, on the barcode itself, are very spaced out, and there's a considerable amount of space between the numbers and the box label, whereas on the retail box label, you can see that the numbers are a lot closer together and the spacing is a little bit tighter between the numbers and the box label, and the barcode. All right, let's keep going.
So, like I said, straight from the horse's mouth, Nike themselves, you know, so, taking off the box lid real quick, what are we greeted with? What are we greeted with? We are greeted with nothing, normal red box top lid on that. And it does have a white and green sticker back there in the back, y'all. You can barely see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. So.
All right, folks, that is the YCM sticker that everyone is talking about as well. Again, on the versions that I did in my video, the LN3 version, LN4, LNM, neither one of those versions had the YCM sticker inside. However, those versions are also meant to be, I guess, the United States pairs as well. So his version has the YCM sticker. Now, he doesn't show the sizing tag, so I'm assuming that this is the SZ version that he's showing. Let's keep going.
It will have the white and green sticker inside there. Nothing else outside of that, but we do have, ladies and gentlemen, the 2024.
All right, let's actually skip ahead a little bit. All right, let's start about right
Say
here.
that. I'm just calling these military blues. I told y'all I'm going back and forth. Bang! Here they are, the 2020.
All right, so even here, now, my eyes could be deceiving me a little bit, but his mudguard also looks a bit more tan. It looks very dark compared to the pairs that I've seen here in the States as well. My pair is actually a very light gray. It almost looks like you can't really tell that there's a distinction between the upper and that suede part. I mean, obviously in person you can tell that there's a difference, but from far away you can't really tell. But on this pair, it looks like a very distinctive part of the shoe that's different, where it looks more tan or brown. So if you have the SZ version and your pair looks to be a little bit more brown in that mudguard area where the suede is or that nubuck is, definitely put that in the comment section as well. All right,
24 Jordan 4 military blues in the men's sizing. So yes.
All right, let's skip a little bit more from some other things that I found.
They are looking incredibly nice. I'm sorry. These joints is looking fire. This is the autumn.
Okay, even here, so if you look at the midsection right here, this blue midsole right here, where the blue paint is supposed to be. So his midsole doesn't look to be, I guess, brushed on, or I don't see the brush strokes in it like the pairs that I've seen here. Even with my pair, now this could just be the lighting that's hiding those brush strokes away, but his midsole looks very perfect, which is not how it's supposed to look in my opinion, that I've seen on other pairs as well. So I'm not sure, again, it could just be the lighting. I do videos and stuff like that, so I do know that sometimes the lighting can hide certain things, but that midsole looks a little bit too perfect. I don't see any brush strokes in there at all. So again, if you have the SZ version and your pair does not have brush strokes in it, let me know in the comment section. We can talk about that later as well.
Automatic double up, man. Automatic double up for your boy Jay. Nice Nike Air right there on the back, man. These go crazy hard, man.
All right, folks, now this video here, Jay the Sneaker Guy is actually reviewing the shoe. And actually this is his most updated video of the Military Blue 4. So this video was posted on May the 4th, which was the day that the shoes actually came out. And in this video, you can definitely see that there's a difference in the pair that he's showing in this video versus the pair that he showed in his first look video. So we're gonna take a look at that right now. Actually, let's skip ahead a little bit because it's a lot of B-roll. Let's skip to about here.
Comment down below so I can respond back and welcome you into the family the right way, man. So
actually, just a little bit more. Let's start about here.
Let's talk about them. Appreciate you. Bang! Here we have them, y'all.
So as you can see right off the bat, even here with that mudguard, his mudguard looks more like the pairs that I'm used to seeing, you know, with that light gray mudguard. Whereas in the other video, it was very dark. It was like a tan mudguard. So this is definitely a different pair that he's showing. I believe this is his personal pair that he said that he's showing in this video.
Man, Jordan 4 military blue.
All right, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit more to maybe where he shows the box label a little bit. All right, so right here
is on the same side.
So as you can see here on this box label that he's showing now is very much different. The last shoe that he showed in the last video was a size 10. This is a size 9. And as you can see, the Jordan.com is listed now between the style code and the size that's on the bottom of the box label. You can see that Jordan.com. You can also see the difference now in the font as well. And you can also see the difference in his barcode numbers as well, how the spacing is much closer to the, his numbers are much closer to the barcode than they were on the last video. And also the numbers themselves are not as spaced out. So this pair that he has here is definitely either one of the LNMs or LN4s or LN3 versions that he's showing here. All right, folks, so this video was put together just to create some dialogue for you all in the comment section that have the SZ pair and you're looking for an SZ pair to compare it to. And this Jay the Sneaker Guy video showed that as well, or what I believe to be an SZ pair. Now, in my personal opinion, I do think that a lot of the counterfeits that are being made of the military Blue 4s are being copied from an SZ pair that actually exists over in Europe. I do believe that there is an SZ version that exists, but I do think that a lot of the counterfeits are using that version as a template to recreate the counterfeits as well. I'm not sure about the authenticity of the one that Jay showed in his first video on the first look, but I can clearly see that the one in his last video that he made was authentic. I'm not too sure about the authenticity about the other one. Actually, if I worked at StockX or Flight Club or GOAT and I was an authenticator there, I wouldn't have passed the first pair that he showed in that video. But in the second video, definitely, for sure. So again, this video was just to create some dialogue for you all in the comment section. I do not have any further information about the SZ pair as well, other than the fact that there's probably a ton of counterfeits of the SZ pair that are out there. So if you're receiving those pairs from StockX, Go to Flight Club, and yours look off, if they feel off, if they smell off, they're probably off, you know, because again, if you've been collecting shoes for a long time, then you kind of know that, you kind of know a certain smell that the shoes have, and you kind of also have an idea of how they're supposed to look, how they're supposed to feel. So I always say, go with your gut feeling. If you feel like something is off, it probably is, but that's all I have for you all right now. Again, leave your comments in the comment section. I will respond to your comments as well. Definitely hit the like button if you found something that you got out of this video useful. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And that's all I got for you. Stay fresh, blessed, and free of stress, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.